Agatha.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate. Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got...
Blessings of the goddess. It is one of the elemental rods. Just what I was looking for. Noble Oshtur guides my hand. It is one of the elemental rods. An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar. Magic still holds. What was Wanda up to here? Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. Only one more to go.
The moon seals are ancient talismans of the old gods.
She believes in our purpose. The Standing Stones. There is powerful magic at work here.
Atum, I don't know what will. Good work, Hunter.
Looks like
With Atum's help, you shouldn't have any trouble uncovering the more elusive elements hidden throughout the grounds. Why don't you try out his blessing on that stone over there?
Any progress on the...
this area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven.
Oshtur smiles upon me. This ward is not like...
It's old Charlie. Ah, Hunter, I was just admiring the collection. I typically avoid venturing this far from the Abbey, especially at night. It's almost a shame we have to waste your talents on Hydra, but I suppose if we don't dispose of them, no one will. In any case, impressive work, Hunter. There's an unsettling air about this place.
This church belonged to a preacher named Hiram Shah. His influence turned Salem against its coven.
A charismatic personality and a fearful populace can do much evil together.
There was more to it than that.
You were right to bring this... Well, say hello for me sometime, would you?
I w- This is a distillate from the Venom Symbiote. Strange thinks this will dispel the ward. These appear to be human bones.
I suspect we've finally...
Atum must... How long did the Salem witches hide here before meeting their end? These drawings.
They're witch warrens, places where a witch might hide using magical means. Judging from the detail he put into these, Shaw must have studied the warrens for a long time before making his move.
He tortured them there.
Yes, I suspect so.
Why?
The witches wouldn't give up the Moon Seal. Our gift doomed the Salem Coven to an unimaginable fate. These drawings may yet be useful. I will bring them back to the library for further study. Meet me there tomorrow night.
Did I miss the meeting where it's okay to trust Wanda?
You have done it. You've returned one of my children home. My Wanda. You have done the be enough.
Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This is one of the witch warrens. What terrible fate did this witch suffer? Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. This place resembles one of Shaw's drawings. You are not forgotten. Witch sign. This must be a warren. The soil Agatha wants must be nearby. What does Agatha want with this soil? I have collected... This must be the hanging tree. How many innocents died under these branches?
From Transia in the hand.
The son of Gaia approves. The goddess of order approves. Ominous indeed. Hyppus brings renewal. Blessings of Hyppus.
The Parchment of Power is here.
All will be restored. This looks like one of the shards that Agatha asked me to find. Hyppus will provide. Here is another shard. 2 down, 1 to go. Found the final shard. I should return them to Agatha.
Blaze tried to sell us out and we're still going to trust him?
Blade and I.
I knew you'd recover the shards if you put your mind to it, but that was still faster than I expected. I'd better get to work then. I'm confident I can return the Moon Seal to its former glory, but I'll have to send you on another errand. I need a particular flower to serve as the reagent for this ritual. It shouldn't be too hard to find. It grows right in front of my old cabin. While you gather that, I'll make the rest of the preparations.
This must be the reagent that Agatha needs to restore the seal.
Heard about the Limbo adventure.
Perhaps Ileana mistrusts me.
I have found the reagent.
So you have. Let's not waste any more time. For this to work, we'll need the elemental altar. Come with me. This is it, Hunter. Once I've reforged the seal, you can face the final trial. I'm sure Set is eagerly awaiting your arrival.
It has been a long road to reach this point.
Lucky for you, the ritual won't take more than a moment. I just need to say the magic words. Abracadabra. Just kidding, dear.
I'm glad to know your situation did nothing to dampen your sense of humor.
Sarah is salty enough for the both of us. I like to keep things in balance. Now, let's get you a moon seal. I just hope Set doesn't mind a bit of refurbishment.
I will find out soon enough.
Just remember, Hunter, the answers we seek are almost within your grasp. Stay the course. Set's challenge will be the hardest. Are you ready?
I am ready. Where Wanda failed, I will succeed.
That's my Hunter. Good luck, dear.
Ominous indeed. If it were meant to be broken, Set would gladly assist. Hyppus does not seem to agree. The Father of Serpents is smiling. Sarah?
Of all the things you weren't expecting, finding me here had to be near the top of the list.
Have you been following me?
On the contrary, kiddo, I think it's you that's been following in my footsteps. Speaking of which, have you been enjoying the trials? I'm not sure how you found your way down that path, but you've obviously impressed the gods, just like your mother and I did.
You are being much calmer than I expected about all this.
You aren't the first member of your family to sneak away and attempt the trials. I remember raising more than a few eyebrows on my run.
This from the favored daughter of Oshtur?
I always respected Oshtur, especially compared to some of her siblings.
And my mother?
I think she saw something of herself in Atum, but she was never one to flatter the gods.
She seems to have no issue kneeling to Chthon.
Is that really what you believe, Hunter?
No. There is clearly more to our story.
I'm glad you already see that. It will make this easier.
The actual truth.
If you've come this far, then there's really no point in hiding it anymore.
This place, sealed and hidden away beneath my mother's garden. This was you again. Something else you wanted to lock away.
Would you believe it's because I've been a stubborn old woman for far too many centuries?
Yes.
This may be difficult to understand, given what you've been told, how you were raised. But your mother isn't the bastion of evil the world knows her to be.
Yes, I know she was not the mother of demons when she was with my father.
There's more to it than that. I told you of her work to find a cure for his illness. There was nothing she could do, and when he passed, she accepted his fate. But then, the corruption came for you.
I was sick? I do not remember that at all.
I'm not surprised, given the cure. You were so young, so vulnerable. Lilith was inconsolable. If she had been desperate to heal your father, she was now completely unhinged when it came to curing you.
But she did find a way.
We had thought to bury it in this place forever, safe from not just the greedy eyes of petty men like Shaw, but from ourselves.
The Darkhold.
Yes, and sensing your mother's desperation, the damn thing called out to her. There within its pages, Lilith found a way to protect her child, straight from the Great Shadow himself, Chthon. And as payment, she pledged her eternal devotion to him, reborn as the mother of demons.
She gave herself to Chthon for me.
You were her only child, and she loved you more than anything else in this world. In her mind, it was no sacrifice at all. You were all that mattered.
And you still let me believe she was a monster.
For your protection, I only let you see her as she is now.
But what she became...
What she became, I barely recognized. She may have been your mother, but there was no way she could be your mother ever again.
And so you cast her out.
She was weakened from the transition. Some part of her soul still struggling with the corruption infecting her, I suppose. I knew I would only have the moment, and so I struck, drove her from the Abbey. From you. It was the only way I could protect you. In my mind and in my heart, I believed that the Lilith I knew would have done the same.
But then she came back.
Yes, it took her years, but she finally returned. Of course, by then, she had become something far different. The rest, as you know, is history. Until now. I thought by sealing this place, by avoiding the truth, that it would somehow make all of this easier. But I also knew someday we would have this conversation.
I need time to think about all of this.
I know it's a lot to consider. I don't expect you to take everything I've said at face value.
Thank you for finally sharing the truth, Sarah.
Thank you for listening, kiddo. Robbie's hero worship is among my chief worries these days. Despite my skepticism, you managed to retrieve the parchment. I'll see about that. Right now, we're sitting on a landmine, and I'm not clear what we're going to do about it. Our allies and friends give me pause, Hunter.
Set regards no obstacles. I was always drawn to this place as a child, but somehow I had almost forgotten about it. That is something. Intriguing. Was I ever really this innocent? Maybe before I started my training. Caretaker hardly spoke of him, but I like to imagine my father was a great hero whose spirit protected these woods. I never got the chance to truly know my mother. Only the monster she became. If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
Our allies and friends give me pause, Hunter.
The grave of Jeremiah Kaine, another host of the Spirit of Vengeance. I wonder if he was as conflicted as Robbie is about being a ghostwriter. The great seer known as Endra Moor is buried here. Much like Nico, her powers came dangerously close to crossing the line, but she was among the most loyal of the Midnight Suns. The Father of Serpents is smiling. The final resting place of Yelena Nicovich. She was accused of sorcery as a child and left to fend for herself. A familiar story. If I remember correctly, this is the grave of Will Walker, a notoriously vicious but effective vampire hunter. Blade would have liked him. Ah, I see. Autumn, show me the way. What is this? Set revels in his blessing. Chthon's dark influence has tainted this well. The water here should be safe now.
Now we let Tony do his thing.
Charlie would not have done this, but someone or something dug up this grave. Curious. Atum be praised.
Heard about the limbo adventure.
If it was here, Atum would show me. Clever. I wonder if there are more rings nearby. Cantankerous, these fairies. Thank you, my friends, wherever you are. He does not seem interested in breaking that. Curious. There is only so much Hyppus can do. Set has decided not to.